evolve mentally here. It's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. About to be the event end. I tried my hardest. I didn't use the new troop strategy that I have where, again, you train your silver and your bronze before the event begins. And you just keep coming in here and training them. Even though they're going to keep stacking up, you don't collect them. Just like gold, you just keep letting it stack up. And you can actually stack up your entire army cap of silver and bronze, have them ready to be picked up, and the golds that you want before the event. So it's a nice little tip and trick. It gives you more time to put golds to your wall. It takes less away from rebuilding your army, or less time away. So I didn't do that. That's a new trick I just learned though. And I also didn't dismantle 15k on my wall, so I'm really upset with myself, and I'm going to show you why. So I didn't dismantle 15k on my wall. I wasn't able to take my dragon apart, so it would have been like 1k grown to 6k, so like 5k there I lost. I also lost some because I had 15k garrison power still instead of dismantling all of it. So I would have had like an additional 15k added to the event, which we'll get into. But I also am upset because I probably could have added a level to my wall and added more. But yeah, so a few things off, but really the only two main things off is I didn't do my new trick with the queue system where you stack up like hundreds of them. You can have 200, 300. Like I had fucking 80, I think, on one, and then 190, and then 200 or something like that. I think the 80 was the mummies. It was hard because you have to try not to click it. You have to like click in there and not click the collect. Otherwise, it kind of ruins it. You have to remake them. It can be a loss of resources, especially with Leech. But, yeah, that was one problem. And then the 15k on the garrison. Now, the 15k on the garrison, and the dragon I lost like 5k too. But the 15k on the garrison is where I really lost it too, because as you can see, I'm only 15k behind first place. I would have gotten at 123k. So right now, we're actually having those final moments where people start stacking up quickly at the end. And as you're seeing, I could have actually beat these kids. That 15k garrison, if I had rebuilt that one, it would have been rebuilt with golds, so it would have already been more than 15k. But just giving me 15k would have boosted me well above 121k, which is what we're at. So we're going to see what it caps out at the end, and we'll figure out where we would have stood if we didn't make those little mistakes. And again, guys, we're entirely free to play. Like 100%. We are getting our valor up there though. It's really all about dragons. You gotta do a ton of dragons. And getting your own dragons apparently pays more. But yeah, so some of the strategies that I'm learning to you guys is like having your castle level at the right level to have your next academy level before power events, because having those early stages of research are great for boosting your power during the time of the event. Saving your rush obviously for it. I fucked up. I didn't have a dragon egg, and this time I'm saving one. I didn't think about it, but now I'm saving one. So you can always train a brand new one and get your power dropped down really quick, and then boost it back up just by swapping to the other dragon. So that was a mistake I made. Again, the biggest one was not dismantling the wall, because I would have rebuilt all of it, and I had that. Like I had what I needed to keep doing it. I just choked. You do get the temple as well, so that's something good. Helps out with power, so you want to plan for all of these little things. I actually leveled all of these up. I got like a 2k boost from this guy too, so that's huge. Little things like that. What else? I learned that spiders are your highest power per unit, meaning you only have a limited amount of army cap. So you want to make sure you're getting the most power for your numbers that you're using. And 5 spiders gives you the most power in comparison to having any of the other sets. So, and a good time to test that, to figure out if there's rebalances, or to figure out your race, or whatever the case may be, is while you're doing events like this, because you're constantly cycling through different troops. And another piece of advice, I don't know if I showed this in a video, was when I make my troops, I'm making, a little bit of them, like 10 of them, probably the most of them actually. So like if I have like 74, I'm probably making 3 or 4 of these guys that accumulates up to 2 or 3 hours. I'll make enough of these guys to make 2 or 3 hours. These guys are like 3 hours, so I'll make one of them and then I'll collect them all at the same time. So that's a good way to make troops really quickly, especially if you're free to play. But in all situations it works. So there's a bunch of little tips and tricks in this video. This one I think is a great video. Obviously heroes, more command would be more army cap. Patron would have given me 120 right off the bat, you know, so there's a lot of advantages I don't have that people like Shinonami have. He's probably got a couple heroes, you know, maybe just one, I'm not sure, but the Daily Nanari from Patron, I'm sure, or whatever the heck he has. And then, you know, Preview, all of these guys have things that I just don't have. But I'd say I competed with a lot of people who do. And we're now 12th on the server. Second in our kingdom, we stole first. Or second, we're going to steal first. But yeah, I mean, we're 12th. We were 17th at the second power event, 40-something at the first. So we're climbing. This is proof that it doesn't take long to catch up to spenders. Now, granted, I'll still never stand a fight with any of them, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. We're doing terrible on items. We have pretty good sets coming along, though. Like, this is turning out to be a filthy combo. So, it hits critical chance plus 20%, and I'm actually going to start doing, this is my new plan that I'm going to do. I don't know if anyone's done this, but I'm going to combo it with the Swift Strike Dagger, give it that 30% attack speed boost. And I'm just going to recast it, because I was looking through the recast list. I'm going to recast this bow again and again until it gets divine and maybe even red, because that's broken. And I was looking at the late game set for Rakan. It's the other reason I did this. Am I still near? Yeah, I am still near. Cool. I was looking at the other late game set for Rakan, and it's been a while, but it just adds poison damage, and yeah, that would help because of Leech, but I don't necessarily need that. I'd rather have the critical strike from that bow, and then take advantage of the Swift Strike Dagger with the speed, so it would be speed and critical. Especially later, he'd do more damage, and I'm thinking I can probably get other items that would compensate for the fact that he was using those. But yeah, so we're gonna get this collection and end. Oh, what did it end? I don't think I'm going to be able to compete on this one, I'll be 100% honest. If it ended, we're going to find out what our placement is. I did my best, you know, honestly, at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. Himmel's going to drop soon. Avarok, probably not. Lanchester. I want Black one more. I want to steal that, but I don't know how that'll work. See what happens. I mean, they're gonna want me to give up Silvercore, which sucks because there's 9 fucking citizens already, but alright guys, so I got number 1 in our kingdom by a lot. I'm hoping to win all the events in our kingdom. So that was the top rank placement. So remember, I would have gotten 123k with the 15k, and then like let's just add the 4 or 5k, let's say 4k from the dragon. So we're gonna say 19k. I would have beaten these kids, and I would have gotten second place in my Tectonic Axe. So that's what mistakes causes you to not get rewards, so keep that in mind. Boom, let's collect that. And we don't have any heroes I think I want to roll for right now, so we're not going to. But what we are going to do is open up these chests right here, right now, see if we can get a tech axe. I'm going to open up one by one because I really am hoping we might do like the last 10. I'm not patient like some people will wait while they're sitting there clicking them. I'm just going to click through them and hope for the best, man. I should be saving these for the next event, and every event from this point forward I'll save them, but I really could use a tech axe. Just hit a 10, see what happens. It's not encouraging. That's terrible. You get a ton of resources from this. Come on. Come on. Nothing. So no tech axe, but it is what it is, right? We got 10 XP, so we're happy with that. that's it though, guys. That's the event. Now we're getting into the next event. Now, if I was going to tell you how to prep for this event in the last like minute or so, actually I'll do that in another video. See you later, guys.